Have you ever felt like you're not good enough? Like you're constantly judging yourself for every little mistake you make? Like you're your own worst enemy? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you. Because today, I'm going to show you how to cultivate self-compassion and forgive yourself for your mistakes. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and strategies on how to develop self-compassion and let go of self-criticism. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. So what is self-compassion? And why is it important? Self-compassion is the ability to treat yourself with kindness, understanding, and empathy, especially when you're facing difficulties or challenges. It's the opposite of self-criticism, which is the tendency to be harsh, judgmental, and negative towards yourself. Self-compassion is important because it can help you cope with stress, improve your mental health, and boost your self-esteem. Research has shown that people who are more self-compassionate tend to be happier, more optimistic, more resilient, and more satisfied with their lives. So how can you cultivate self-compassion? Here are some steps you can take. Step 1. The first step is to recognize when you're being self-critical. Sometimes we're so used to being hard on ourselves that we don't even notice it. We might say things like, "I'm such a failure. I can't do anything right." Or, "I don't deserve happiness." These kinds of thoughts are not only unhelpful, but also untrue. They're based on unrealistic expectations and distorted perceptions of ourselves and our situations. So the next time you catch yourself being self-critical, pause and ask yourself, would I say this to a friend? If the answer is no, then why are you saying it to yourself? Step 2. The second step is to replace your self-critical thoughts with more compassionate ones. Instead of focusing on what you did wrong or what you lack, focus on what you did right or what you have. For example, instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," say, "I did my best." Instead of saying, "I can't do anything right," say, "I can learn from this." Instead of saying, "I don't deserve happiness," say, "I deserve love and respect." By changing your inner dialogue, you can change your mood and your outlook. You can also use positive affirmations to reinforce your self-compassion. For example, you can say things like, "I am enough," "I am worthy," or "I am capable." Step 3. The third step is to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning or forgetting what happened, but about letting go of the anger and resentment that hold you back. Forgiveness is not only for others, but also for yourself. We all make mistakes. We all have flaws. We all have regrets. But that doesn't mean we have to punish ourselves forever. We can acknowledge our mistakes, learn from them, and move on. To practice forgiveness, you can use a simple technique called Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian word that means to make right. It involves repeating 4 phrases. 1. I love you. 2. I'm sorry. 3. Please forgive me. And 4. Thank you. Let's look at each of these phrases. Phrase 1. I love you. This part expresses love and gratitude to the divine source, to oneself, and to others. It also acknowledges the connection and interdependence of all beings. It affirms that love is the ultimate healing force. Phrase 2. I am sorry. This part expresses remorse and regret for any error or wrongdoing that caused the problem or conflict. It also takes responsibility for one's role in creating or attracting the situation, whether consciously or unconsciously. Phrase 3. Please forgive me. This part asks for forgiveness and pardon from the divine source, from oneself, and from others. It also releases any guilt, shame, or resentment that may be associated with the problem or conflict. Phrase 4. Thank you. This part expresses appreciation and gratitude for the divine source, for oneself, and for others. It also acknowledges the healing and cleansing that has taken place, and the restoration of balance and harmony. You can say these phrases to yourself or to someone else who has hurt you or who you have hurt. You can say them out loud or in your mind. You can say them as many times as you need until you feel a sense of peace and relief. If you want to learn more about Ho'oponopono, please let me know in the comments. This is a very interesting practice, and I can make a separate video about it. So there you have it. 3 steps to cultivate self-compassion and forgive yourself for your mistakes. Remember, you are not perfect, but neither is anyone else. You are not alone, but part of a common humanity. You are not hopeless, but full of potential. So be kind to yourself. Be understanding of yourself. Be empathetic with yourself. And most importantly, love yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and inspiring. If it was, please share it with someone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more videos.